Good afternoon, everyone. Today we will discuss about WEKA. Okay, so I hope you have downloaded and installed WEKA. Anyone who did not download or install WEKA, you can do it now. Okay, the motivation first. Why I'm telling you this? WEKA is basically a program for data science or data mining, yeah, that you can select all major technique or method, okay, from clustering, supervised learning and unsupervised learning, including feature selection. Okay, so if you choose WEKA, what you need to choose is, say, go to WEKA, yeah, right? So you go to WEKA. So in my case, I have WEKA 385, okay, without console. Okay, so this is the one. Okay. Now, if you launch that, you will have this program. So, and then you will go to Explorer. Okay. Now you see WEKA Explorer. Okay. And then you will open the file. Okay, the one that you will select. Okay. So before that, we will create that file first. Okay. So close again. So today you will create what is called OCR, okay, optical character recognition. So we will learn a kind of image processing, but very simple number. Okay, or the number is just 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, until 9. Right? So there are 10 numbers that you will create in Excel. Okay, so here it is. First, you will create what is this? 7 by 4. Okay, you will create 7 by 4, and then you will put 1. You can draw. Okay, how to draw? I will create a new one here. Can you see my Excel?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 4 columns here, and then I will set the column width to 2. Okay, so this will become my drawing path. Okay, I will put it, so I will put 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 cells here, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is my drawing path is just 4 by 7. Okay, I will put color yellow here. And what you need to do is just to create a number, okay? 0, 1, 2, 3 until 9. It's up to you how to draw. So I will just create 0 is something like this. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So say my 0 is something like this. So this is 0, right? But to make it nice so that you will see that this is 0, so I create a conditional formatting, right? With new rules. Cell that contain what? I can put value, okay? You can put 2 color if you want. The highest will become black. The lowest will become white. Oh, there, I get. Yeah, so this is my 0. Okay, and then you create seed 0, you name it 0 here. Okay, can you make like this? And then you create a data. Okay, so what is this? The data is, of course, how do you represent this data, 0 and 1, that can be recognized by computer? Any idea? Hey, can you open your video, please? You know why I asked you to open the video? So that we have interaction. When you don't open your video, I don't know, okay, what is your response, right? If I ask question, you don't tell me anything, so I don't know. But at least if you have your face in it, I will see, oh, maybe you are making some facial gesture that I can recognize that you don't understand. But if you close the video, I'm talking to the wall. I don't understand at all, right? So to have a better communication, can you open the video, please? Okay, so you create this. So one way is to create a variable called row and column and then value, right? So I will call this x1, x2, and let's call this C as my class. So what is x1? The row. How many row you have? 7, right? So the row must be 1 to 7. Oops. This one is no formatting. Clear rules. No, I will create no field. Okay. So 1 to 7, I will copy. Right. The total is 28, isn't it? 7 by 4. So then I will copy 4 times. Right? I will copy 4 times. So the first one must be column 1. Oh, I need to remove the rows. Okay. So this one is 1 until 7 here. Yeah. And then column 2, correct? Column 2 until here. And then what? Column 3, okay, until 7. And then column 4. Okay, so this is the simplest things we can do. And then now you want to see the value. Oh, sorry, the value is not. So let's make it x3. And this is the class. What is x3? x3 is the value, right? So the class I will put as y. Okay. So what is the value? How do you get that value very fast? We can use index. Right? So if you look at this, index is the array and then column and a row and then column. Okay, the array is this one. And then the row is it's 5. The column is I5. Close. That's correct, right? So here, because this one I want to copy, so I need to put $sign. Right? So I copy to all. So there. Is that correct? So in column 2, only the first row have 1 and the last row, row 7 have 1. The rest is 0. Correct? Same thing here. Okay. And this is column 4 is all 1. Correct. Oh, what is this? The class is class 0, right? Because this represent number 0. So I just copy 0 to all. Okay. So this is my data for, this is the first data that I make for what? For this image. Okay. For this image, this is what I make. So, of course, after that, you will create what? This is 0, right? So you create 1, 2, 3 until 9. Okay. So how to do that? You just copy. Yeah? You copy this seed. Okay. Create copy, move to the end. There. And then you rename it as 1. Right? So when you create 1, what you will do? You change this into 1. And what you will do? Of course, you draw. Or how do you draw is up to you. Huh? How do you create 1? So maybe like this is 1. 1 maybe I will put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And this is empty. Is that okay? Is this 1 good enough? Or I will just delete this. So this is my 1. You can draw differently. That's okay. It's up to you. Okay. So automatically, because you make it already, so this is created with the index. Okay. Until here first, you create the data first. Now you make it on your own. And once you finish, you tell me. Okay, some of you can show your screen.
Sir, what you used to change the color from black to yellow back then? If we put, so in the table, if we put 1, it will change the color into black, right? Yeah. What you, because I can't find it.
Oh, okay. So just delete the 1. Just delete that cell.
Oh, but I haven't formatted yet.
Okay. You try to format. Okay. With 2 color.
Wait.
You can share your screen so that we can see. And
I think what he means is that when you type number 1, then the color change. Do you use like conditional formatting or some sort of
I use
settings?
conditional formatting.
Okay.
I will show you again. Right, this one in the 0. So this one I highlight everything and I do conditional formatting. Okay, so the conditional formatting is just 2 color, 2 color scale. Okay, you change the color to empty or to white. If minimum, the maximum you color it to black or whatever you color. Say you don't like black, I can color it green. Oh, there. Oh, I can get the same thing. Your task is to create from 0 to 9. So basically you are drawing in Excel, using 0 and 1 while creating the data. Okay. So each of you may have different type of drawing, that's fine. Okay. It doesn't really matter. So once you finish, you create new sheet, and then you copy everything in one sheet. Okay. If you have any problem, you tell me. We can work out together. Or you can share your screen.
For the X1, we duplicate how many times? 4 times, isn't it?
Yeah, if your value is 7 by 4, right? X1 is 1 to 7. And then for column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, right?
Okay. So it follows the number of columns.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is binary image processing. But you do it in Excel, so very easy. Okay. And let's start to do it. Once you finish, okay, you put all together in one sheet. Okay. So I'll give you example. Something like this, right? So I call this data type 1. So X1 is the row in the image, X2 is column in the image, right? X3 is the binary pixel value of the image, and then the Y is the class number, right? So you will see this one from 1 to X1, X2, X3, and then Y. First time what? 0. Yeah? And then the Y is 1, right? And then the Y is 2. Okay? The Y is 3, and so on until the Y is 9. So you will have about 280 rows of your data. So you will learn today data representation method for the same things that you are representing. Okay, we will use 3 types of different data representation. Okay, and then you try using WEKA, and then try to get a very good accuracy, whether you can do it or not. So if you cannot, then you change the data representation.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
So the value X3 that shows us what does X3 means?
x3 is the value of the binary, isn't it? 0 and 1.
So let's say if it's 0, then it shows what?
Oh, okay, for example, in here, can I show you my screen here? This is number 9, right? So in column 1, row 1, the value is 1, isn't it? How about in here? Column 2, row 2. Column 2, row 2, the value is 0, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I get the pattern now. Okay.
Okay. So this is actually just binary, isn't it? So then that value of binary will be in the x3.
Okay.
Okay. So x1, x2 is fixed with this row number, right? Row 1 to 7, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, right? But what make them change is actually x3, isn't it? x3 is the real binary number of that particular drawing. In this case, 9. Okay. So you don't like this, the 9 should be with 1 in here, possible. Okay. I don't like it, so I delete. That's okay. It's up to you. You draw. How do you draw is up to you. As long as the size is the same so that we can have the same row numbers. Say you don't like 4 by 7, you want to make it 5 by 8. That's also okay. You need to create more rows and more columns. So say my tree is something like this. You may have different drawing. Okay. Oh. Anyone want to share your screen? If you have done 0 to 9. The bidder today is not coming, so you better open your video so that it will be recorded. Otherwise, you will not know who is coming or not. Did you make it? Do you have any difficulty? Or just take time?
No, but just finish by now.
Can you combine 0 to 9 into one sheet?
Wait a moment. Actually, it's on 9 sheets.
Yeah.
9 different sheets.
10. Supposed to be 10 different sheets.
Oh yeah,
right?
10. Yeah.
Okay. And
From
then you
0 to
create
9.
one more sheet last. That is sheet number 11. That
Okay.
you combine.
Okay.
Copy and paste value, not the paste value. Okay, not the formula.
Okay. Okay.
So once you finish, save that file. So name it up to you. Say OCR number or something like that.
Done.
Done. So once you're done, okay, copy only that data into a new sheet, and then save as that sheet into CSV file.
Oh, only
margin.
that shit, yeah.
Only that sheet of the data that you have 280 rows.
Yeah. So it's going like, can I share my screen? Yeah.
Sure.
So it will be like this, right? Here, wait. It's gonna be like this, right?
No,
For
no.
example, this is 9.
Okay, this is 9. No, only the data, only the row value column. This one.
Oh, only this one, yeah.
Yes, but that one is 280, right? Rows.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 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 not like that. Not like that. You need to copy only the data. Yes.
Wait.
So that you will have a single data consists of 280 rows.
Just like this, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Got it? Okay.
Okay.
X1 in X1 must be in the column A.
Ah, okay.
Can I ask somebody to make the absent for today? Who is present and not present? Because Kanis is not coming today. Who want to volunteer?
I think I'm done.
Done? So,
So for the top one, only X1, X2, X3 for the label, yeah.
correct. You want to share your
Oh,
screen so that I can see?
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. That's correct. So until down is 280, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
281
very
is
good.
the,
Yes. So this is the one that you will save. Okay, save as. You go to file, save as.
okay.
Only this sheet, the one that you save. The
Oh,
others
wait.
you save as Excel.
Okay. Let me copy it to other sheets then.
Yes. So only this sheet you save as CSV.
Okay.
Done.
Done.
Then you can create a AARF. Yeah. So okay, I will present this. How about the others? Done already or not? When it is done, you can create what is called WEKA file. Okay, ARFF file. So save your data into CSV, right? And then you can add relation name, add attribute and the value, and then add data. Okay. Optionally, you can add percentage, something like this. So you have this slide in Google Classroom, so you can open. Okay, so example like this. Can you see? So relation mean your file name, or say in my case I created something like this. So percent mean the comment. Relation I keep naming digital numbers, for example. And then attribute is x1, x2, x3, right? And then y. And then you need to put the values. So x1 is the value is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 until 7, right? x2 is the value is 1, 2, 3, 4. x3 is 0, 1, right? And then y is 0 until 9. Is that correct? And then you put add data and then you copy everything there. And then you save as your file name and then .arff. Okay. Once you do that, you can open using WEKA.
Sir, for the online attendance, I haven't ever done it. I don't know how to do it,
Okay,
to be
okay.
honest.
Okay, Putu, you can do it. Okay, and then you can leave the list of students to Kanis, no problem.
Okay, just the list of the student presence, yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Petra is very peculiar about absence, so I don't know why. In my case, I don't mind you go to the class or not. I don't really mind. Okay, once you finish, you open your WEKA Explorer. Okay, then you open your file. So, where is my file of WEKA? Here. WEKA. Dokumen. Control. Okay. So this is three variables, right? So I open. So if you open that, you will get something like this. Yeah. Can you open it? Once you do that, and then you classify, okay? So you go to classify, and then you can select any classifier that you want. Okay? There are so many. Here there is trees. The one that you can do, you can choose. Okay? So example, I choose this is a tree of J48, and then I will just say start. There, I got that result. And what you will do, I will check the correctly classified. Okay, this is the one that you will select. You will choose. There, correctly classified instant is only 6%. Oh no. Right? From 280, I only get 18 correct. Okay, only 6%. Oh no. So this is bad, right?
Does
So,
the correct rate mean?
Which one?
Like what does like 18%? Sorry, 18 from
18
208.
mean, yeah, look at this confusion matrix. Okay, this is mean the column here represent classified as. The row here represent the true value, right? So the one that in the diagonal, the one that is correct. The one in the diagonal, so 6 plus 6 plus 1 plus 5. That is the one that correct. All the others are incorrect. For example, 2 here, yeah, that means supposed to be 0, but it classified as 1. Using this method. Okay. So using this method, it will give you the classification confusion matrix. That means the one in the diagonal, that is the one that's correct, right? And then the summary is in here. All you need to do is to check this, okay? Correctly classified instance. Okay? So you need to get at least 80% or 90%, right? Not 6%. This is like your grade. Huh? I'm using this method. This is the grade. It's only 6 out of 100. Oh no. Oh, something is wrong. So what can we do about it? Okay. So then you choose another method. Oh, say you use function here. There is a neural network. Oh, what will happen if I use neural network? I start. Da-da-da. It will compute at 0.87 seconds. And this is the weight. All you need to see is the correctly classified instance is 0%. Oh no. Even using a neural network, it's become 0%. Nothing is correct. So you see, you have a data, okay? You have a method that you don't need to program, right? You just need to run the program for you, right? You just open the data and then run, and then you can check whatever method that you want to use. Say, for example, oh, I want to use naive Bayes. Okay, and then just click start. There, this is the confusion matrix. Okay, only one instant correct out of 280, so it's only 0.3%. Oh, this is so bad, right? Okay, then your task is to create, okay, which method to select so that you can classify, isn't it? That's the task of data science, isn't it? In AI, you want to use the existing method that you have, okay, to train, okay, using your data so that what? So that the classification will be very high, right? So 90%,
Sir,
if possible 100%. Done?
what
What
will
method?
we do if we have tried all the methods, but all of them give us like the accuracy is very low, like the one
Very
you have
low.
chosen.
Okay, okay. Very low, right? So maybe if very low, okay, maybe we'll change the data representation, meaning that the same image, okay, now you need to change the data representation into something else. Okay, let's try. You see that? Is the data structure, data representation, okay? That is matter. Data cleaning, that is matter. And it's not the method, right? No, the method, you already have the tools. All you need to do is just run, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, now you understand. Okay, so let's do it another way, okay? Let's do it another way. So I will share my screen. Okay. So this is trial by error. Huh? So if you select that, okay, classify, yeah, the cross validation 5 to 10, and what will happen? Our purpose is to design optimal classifier, right? You choose many different methods and compare. Yeah? I said you check the confusion matrix and record the person correctly classified, or if you want, you can add root relative square error. Yeah? And the best you can do using this technique is only 13% correct. Very bad, right? So how to improve? One idea is to repeat your data because your data is only one, right? Okay. Another idea is to use different data representation. Oh, let's repeat the data first. Okay. What you will do to repeat the data? So you go to the pre-processing, right? So let's go to the WEKA. You go to the pre-processing tab. Can you see? And the same file, so you open already. So in here you filter it. So this is super fast learning. So what you will do? This is the install. You can resample. Okay, you can resample and apply. There, you resample, and then you classify again. Is it improving or not? Oh, it improved, right? After you resample, now become 12%. A while ago, it's just 0 point something percent, right? Remember? A while ago was 0.3%. Now, after I resample, I got 12%. Wow, improve, huh? But still very low. Now you try, resample.
Why is my resample unavailable? Is it because
Go
I
to
haven't done it?
pre-process. Tab, the first tab, when you load the data.
Yeah.
Filter, instance.
Yeah. The supervised and instant and sample, right?
Yes, and then
Yeah, I
apply.
cannot click.
Apply.
Yeah, the font is gray. It's not black. So
Can you
I think
share
it's
your
missing
screen?
one.
Can you share your screen so that I can see? So you resample, right? Okay. Oh, what happened? Why it's blank?
Or should I reinsert the?
Oh, something
I
wrong
don't
with
know.
your data in that case. Let me see your data. Your ARFF data.
Okay.
Can you open your data first in text file? Can you open your screen and then so you probably type wrongly on something. Can I see? No, your ARFF. Where is your
Okay.
ARFF? It's not the
Oh, I
Excel.
thought you were using. Okay.
You
Wait.
haven't
Okay.
make
So
it
I
yet.
must have. Yeah.
Oh,
That's that.
that's why. So you need to make ARFF
I
file.
see.
Okay. I already mentioned a while ago how to create the ARFF, right? So you create an attribute. Okay, for each attribute, you need to type the name exactly the same as your data, and then your values. Okay, the values must be there. Otherwise, WEKA will not know, right? And then you need to put also the relation and then add data. Okay, so something like this. So you need to put relation attribute. Yeah, for each of the data, you put add attribute, the name, and then what is the range of the value. Okay, so you need to put it. Okay. This is my example. I put it as discrete. So 1, 2, 3, 4 until 7. X2 is 1, 2, 4, right? X3 is what? Okay. X3 is 0, 1. Yeah. Attribute Y is 0 until 9. Yeah. And then don't forget, this is add data. And then you copy everything down from the CSV. Okay. When you open CSV, then you add all of this relation and attribute and add data. And then you save as .arff. Okay. That is the one that you will open using WEKA. Okay. Not the CSV file, not the Excel file. Is that clear? So if you miss one of the steps, you will not be able to do.
Sir,
Hmm.
could you really explain about the steps of ARFF after we save the data as CSV? Like, how
Okay.
do we add
So
any relation?
okay,
Can we
okay.
add
So
to?
when you already save the data into CSV, right? You open a text file, for example. Okay.
Notepad, okay.
Okay. So Notepad. So you can open that CSV using Notepad,
Yes.
right? And then all you need to do is to add relation like that. You use Notepad, right? So you add like this, add relation, something like this. So you put add relation and then put the name. For example, digital number is the name. It's up to you not to name it something else. Okay, and then add attribute x1. What is the value? x1 is 1, 2 until 7, right? Add
Mm.
attribute x2, 1 to 4, right? Then add attribute x3, 0, 1, because the value of x3 is 0 and 1. So this values must be defined so that WEKA will know. If you don't want to make it discrete, you can make it like this, numeric. Yeah, numeric. You can also do like this. Okay, so this is another example. So if your name is actually female, male like that, then you type exactly female, male like that. Okay, or if your value is actually yes, no, you can put it this way, no and yes, present, not present. Yeah. If numeric, you can put numeric. If you have many values, multi-values, so for example, this one, type angina, asymptote, yeah, non-angina, type angina. So these are the possible values, right, of chest pain. So you need to put it. Okay, and then add data. Yeah. Oops. Is it clear to make ARFF? You open from the CSV file and then you just add the attribute name and the values.
Oh.
Then save as. Okay, any file name dot ARFF. Finish. Easy, right? So once you do, you open using WEKA and then you do what's that? Supervise. Okay, you do supervised learning. Classify. Okay, you can classify using any method that you want. That is available there. Using logistic regression, you can do using what is this? Boosting, bugging, random forest, and so on. So many. Okay, decision trees. There are many type of different decision tree. Random forest, random tree. You can select any of them. Okay. So once you select, and then check the correctly classified instance. Okay, how many percent? You have 280 rows, right? That's the number of instances, right? So how many percent are correct? Of course, you want to read as high as possible, okay? 100% if possible. This is already cross-validation, so tenfold. That means even if you get 100%, that is valid. Okay? It's not overfit. If you use training set only, you get 100%, that is not valid, yeah, because it's overfit. So how is it? What is the highest percentage you can make?
No, wait, sir. We are still making the ARFF one.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, I don't know why when I open my CSV from Notepad, it's very strange. See,
How can you
maybe I
show?
would share my
Yeah,
screen.
you share your screen.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, what happened?
it's like
Are you sure this is CSV? This is,
I don't know.
why become different
Yeah.
languages? No, it's not. No, this is not CSV. Can you open your Excel?
Okay.
I think you have a virus, maybe. No? CSV is text file.
Nah.
Can you open your Excel first?
Okay.
Share your screen. Let me guide you how to save a CSV. Okay, so this is correct. And then save as. File. Save as. Okay, this is the folder that you want.
Yeah.
CSV, yeah. Put. Okay. Then save.
Okay.
Okay, open that file. Open with Notepad or WordPad. Oh,
Ah.
see, this is correct.
Okay.
Okay. So in here, you just add in the beginning, in the top.
Oh, on the top, yeah.
Yeah, on the top. Okay. So after the first row, no, the first row is fine. No problem. After the first row, you go to the add, you put add data. Correct. And then on the top, you put add attribute and then X1, right?
On the top of add data.
On the top of, so add data is, you can just enter so that it will go down.
Oh, add data.
No, add data is correct already. So above that, don't put space between add data and your data.
Okay.
Okay, that one is fine. Above that, you can put add attribute. Put, and then X1, right? The one that you put a while ago.
Yes. Oh, wait.
So what is that? Your attribute is X1, X2, X3, and Y. So you need to define one by one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, and then what is the value? The value using, no, X1, just type X1.
The value is 1 to 7.
You need to put, using curly bracket.
This one, yeah?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, close. And then another attribute of X2, right?
Yes.
What is the value? 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, oh, yeah. Okay.
Right? Okay. And then another attribute of X3, right?
Oh,
And X3 is what?
0 or 1.
0 and 1, correct. And then Y, that is the class. Add attribute again,
Class, yeah. Oh,
and then Y, correct. And then
Zero
what is that?
until
0, 1, 2 until 9, right?
okay.
Above that now, you need to put add relation, number 1 on the top.
Oh, on the top.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No problem. Any name, you name it. Okay, ABC. Okay. So that top, you can put any comment. So comment mean you use percent in the beginning.
Wait. Oh, on the beginning of.
On the first, no. First row. Yes, you percent it. Okay. Finish. You save as now. Save as. Save as. Not the CSV. You change that all file, and then .csv you change to .arff.
ARFF, yeah.
Yes. Enter. Save. Okay, finish. Then you open that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you open WEKA and then, okay, open file. Right. Where is your
Wait.
ARFF?
Wait. Oh,
There.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why strange? Because when
Yeah.
you open, you're supposed to get the color. Is that the one? There, this is correct now. Okay, so not, oh, this is 7% you get, so you can choose a different classifier. Choose up, up.
Oh,
Choose there. You can choose any.
what's the
Base, for
difference?
example, you can choose function.
Oh, wait.
There, multi-layer perceptron, that is a neural network. Then start. You run, and then go up, check the result. That's the weight. You go up, up. Oh, there. What is your result? Is
Wait.
it, oh, how many percent? Oh, it's
100.
only 1%. That's not that good.
Oh, this one.
Yes. So you can select different method, okay?
Okay.
And make it higher. So let's compete. Who can make the highest using this method?
Okay.
Okay. Using this technique, so you can resample also in the pre-processing. Okay. In the pre-process, then you can select the instance resample. It will increase the. Do you understand the meaning of resample, right? So you have your sample data, okay, and we'll select randomly, and then resample again. So it will improve a little bit. Okay, but still bad, right? So the maximum I can do using this technique is only 13%. Then what you will do? Okay, so this is another way to do. This is crazy way to do. Yeah. So copy your data 100 times. That is also possible. And save it in another name. Okay, this is crazy idea. Okay, and then you can classify again. Question: will this step actually improve to reduce the error? Okay, if you do that, it will create memory problems. Okay. Yeah. So if you have a memory problem, you just change the heap size in WEKA, yeah, the setting. So this is my result. Is okay when I add data repetition. Okay, so I can reach up to 16% or 18% using a neural network. I can reach almost 19%, but still bad, right? So only 19%. I want to get 100%, not 18. So how to do that? Okay. So the second way to do is, okay, you practice, you go back to Excel the earlier. So let's try another data representation. This time, earlier you have 3 variables, right? So let's make it only 2 variables. Because if you look at it, right, the real variable that matter is actually x3, isn't it? Right? So in that case, I will create a new variable. Say I call this data representation 2. Okay. I will have only two variable x. Yeah? X1 is the what? The index of the pixel location, and then x2 is the binary pixel content. So the earlier x3, okay, you don't need to change anything. All you need to change is only the row and column, which is x1 and x2 earlier. Make it into new variable. Let's call it x1. Okay, how to do that? Okay, so here is the technique behind. Suppose you have a table, okay? So the table has maximum row and maximum column, so MR and MC, right? So then you can convert the row, comma, column into a cell index. So this is the formula to change from row and column into cell index. Okay. So let me show you in Excel so that you can see. Where is Excel? Here. So this is my row, right? 1 to 7, right? And then this is the column, right? So I will copy. I will copy the row. I will copy it here. So I will copy the column. Okay, I will put it here. Right? So I want to get the index. I will create an index. Okay, using the formula here. So index is what? I equal to MC times R minus 1 plus C. So how to do that? In Excel. So I will create an index. What is MC? MC is the number of columns. So MC is 4, right? So in that case, I will say 4 multiplied by the row, which is minus 1, plus the column. Okay? So, but the row will not change its column, and the column will not change its row, right? So I put $string in B and I put $string in 13 here, okay, so that I can copy, right? So I copy this. There I get an index, okay, 1 to 28. So this is the meaning of the index. You got it or not? So what I will do then? So this is data representation 1, right? So now I will create data representation 2. Right? So what is this? I will create x1 and I will create x2 and I create y. What is this? This x2 is now represent the value which is earlier is called x3. So I will copy this. x3 now become x2. Right? The y again I copy this. There is no change. The only things change is now x1. X1 is now depends on the maximum column, which is 4, okay, multiplied by the row, right? This is the row which is x1 minus 1, okay, plus the column which is x2. Okay? Yeah. Is that correct? Is that correct? Row minus 1 plus c. That's correct. Right? So, then I copy this down. Right? There. So now I have a new data. Okay. Now I have a new data. Of x1 here. x2 in here represent x3 a while ago, right? And the y still remain the same. Right? So now I have a new data set. So new data representation. So copy everything, the same thing, and then you do again, and then you create ARFF again. Okay. Right. For the 9 seats or 10 seats that you make, and then you combine together, right? And then what you will do, you create ARFF again, then now you try it. Question is it better or not? Yeah. So this is my example of representation of data 2. So I'll just say x1 is numeric because it's 28. So I don't want to type 1 to 28. Yeah. Remember, x1 is just an index of pixel location. So then you create this data set. And then check the performance. Is it better or not?
Wait, so we have to make from 0 to 9 again?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Just copy. You just make one and then copy to the next sheet, to the next sheet, and so on. Right?
No, it's not better.
You just make one and then copy. You make one in formula so that you can copy in the next sheet. It will automatically change.
Oh wait, something is wrong with my WEKA. Yeah.
Go back to Excel and create a new data representation. Huh?
Somehow I can import the ARFF file in my WEKA
Oh, what happened?
like this. When I open, yeah.
Can I see? Is that the one?
Yes.
Can open. Can you open using text file first?
Maybe
Maybe
there's a
something.
typo.
Can I
It's
see?
this one.
Oh, that's why. Remember, you cannot do that. So in the first row, you put percent.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's why. Did you save it? You did not save. After you
Oh.
put percent, did you save it? Oh, where is your ARFF? That one. So open using text file. Open using Notepad, using Notepad.
Yeah, there is no option for notepad. Wait, let me try it again.
There you have Notepad, so you just drag and drop to your Notepad.
Uh,
You open your Notepad and then drag and drop that file into your Notepad. It will open. Share your screen so that I can help you. Okay, that one correct. Okay, save. .arff, is it the one?
mm,
Okay. No, something is wrong. Keyword relation is expected, but you did not put. You have no relation.
this one, right?
Ah, so you're supposed to have relation. Is this the one that you save?
Yes, sir.
What strange. What relation? Okay, just name it any. Say you put any name, ABC. Okay, save. Okay, and close it, no problem. And open. Is that the one? Maybe different
Yes.
data. Are you sure? There is no.
Yes.
Can you rename it
I
something else?
think
Can you rename it something else? Okay. Where I see? Not in here. That one. Binary, is that the one?
wait, it's missing.
Hmm. The one that you save is not in the same folder there, in that document. RFF, correct. Oh, encoding. En
Oh,
can I see the encoding? UTF. No, no problem. Just
oh, that's why.
UTF-8. Okay. So RFF. Yes. Replace. Okay. Open it. Yeah, correct. So probably the encoding is the one that's incorrect.
Mm. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. So anyone else have problem? You share your screen.
So if you want to use, if you want to create a data set, must do the following procedure as well. I mean, same steps. Make the CSV file and then make the ARFF file in order for
You're
us to
supposed to
use the
create
WEKA.
the, yes, you're supposed to create that ARFF file because that is the
I see.
data that will be accepted by WEKA. Okay. Of course, you can use CSV directly. WEKA can open, but you need to specify more detail because WEKA will not recognize what is this data. This variable is what is the value, right? So if you put it in ARFF, WEKA will understand that this is actually the value is between 1 to 7.
Okay.
Okay. So the problem is just to tell the computer what type of data is this. Okay. Without that information, WEKA will assume something, right? And that assumption can be wrong. That will create a problem. So it's better to be explicit than implicit, isn't it? So how many percent you get with the second data representation?
Actually lower.
Lower. Okay, good. if you see that lower, a while ago you have three variables, right? And then when you reduce the number of variable, the result is actually lower. Then the next technique is probably increase the number of data representation, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay. So how do you increase the number of data? How to increase the number of variables? For the same data, can you create a variables? How to?
Using dummy,
Oh, is that dummy?
not sure.
So how to create a variable that more than three? How to create a variable that more than three? Okay, so a while ago, okay, so one way to do is something like this. This is what I'm doing. I create exactly similar to data 2, data representation 2, okay? But now I will make it 1 to 28. Right? So I will make 1 to 28, okay? Using this formula. Wait, where is my formula? There.
You haven't presented it yet.
Yeah, wait. I will now open. There. Using this formula. A while ago, this is what we did, right? So now we convert back into row and column. Okay. Now I want to convert back into row and column. This symbol means sailing. Okay. In function that in Excel there is a sail. Okay. And then this symbol meaning modulus is remainder of division. Okay. So what you will do? So you will create a new data. So I call this data 2, for example, whatever. So can you see my Excel? Ready? Can you see my Excel?
Yes.
Okay, so here I will put 1 to 28, right? Because we have a 28 value, right? Correct? And then here I will create a new one. Okay, this is an index of that image. The row is based on the ceiling. What? The ceiling of the index. So x1 is basically the index. Okay, and then the column is based on the modulus of the index. So x1 is the index. Can you get it or not? Okay. So this is the index of the image. Okay. And then based on the ceiling of P5, P5 is the index 1 to 28 a while ago. Okay. And then the modulus, okay, of P5 again, which is the index, right? So then what will happen? Once I make this data, okay, I will copy only this value of x2. Okay, I will copy all this value of x2 into the last sheet. Okay, I call this data type 3. Okay, in here we have x1 to x28. Okay, and then I copy transpose value. Okay, so this one is copy transpose value, and here because we have only 10, right? So we have only 10 rows, but we have 28 column, and let's name that x1 until x28. Okay, from data type 2 a while ago. Okay, we create that, and then D in here is the class. Okay, of course the class is 0 to 9, right? Is this clear? So now, instead of reducing the number of variables, now we increase the number of variables into 28. That means one pixel, one variable. Look, we have the same image, but three different data representation, isn't it? Okay. So the way you represent the data matters. Okay. I deliberately make you through all this path of error so that you will learn something, isn't it? Okay, the data representation tree, okay, instead of 3 variable, now you create 28 independent variables, okay. Each pixels is considered one of the variable input, okay. And then you transpose from the x2 of the data representative 2 into data type 3. Okay. You follow the slide, you can see. Okay. So you can transpose that. You transpose each row, right? So from column become row. Once you make that, then you type this, okay, the ARFF. Again, now you have 28 variables, so you need to type attribute x1 until x28. For each x, you have only binary, so 0 and 1, but the attribute y still remain the same, 0 to 9. Okay, using this, you try again. Is it better or not? Okay, using the third data representation, suddenly you get what? How many percent?
100.
Yes, you get 100%, right? See, amazing. But if you don't repeat your data, if you don't resample, you cannot get 100, right? Still 0% also. So pre-processing matters also, right? So what did you learn? So which method make you get 100%? Okay, the step that you are doing now is called training or learning. Okay, in AI, this is called learning. You train the model using your data, right? This is not just predicting, right? This is not just using. It's training step only. But do you think this is useful or not? So using this technique, you can use any data, isn't it? Huh? But be
Yeah.
careful. Yeah, you can use any data. Okay. Now you can do your project, right? Your group project, right? Yeah.
Fully worth.
Okay. But be careful, data representation matter. Okay. You see the same data. If you turn this and turn that, you transpose this and that, you have different way. Okay. Okay.
Sir, but I don't quite get about the transposition.
Oh,
Like
transpose is just
when you share
from
with me,
column, you make it into row.
I get it. But this one, for the first row here, it's simply the transpose of x2 from the first data until the 28 data, right? But what about the rest here, like K37 together
Or
64 and
uh,
etc.
okay, go to your own data. I will guide you. Open your data. I will guide
I
you.
I haven't done it on my
Yeah,
own.
you do first, and then I'll guide you. Come on.
Ah,
You create that data representation first.
like
Hmm.
one of them.
Okay. So data representation 2, can you make it? No, a while ago in 0, for example, or 9. In sheet 9, how do you make it?
Nine.
Yeah. So you make a in column L, you create in column L there. Yes. So you create X1, okay, and then X2, right? Okay, okay, finish. Now in X1, you just type 1 to 28.
Ah,
Okay, just drag it. Oh, you got that. Okay, now how about X2? X2 is the index, right? Equal index. Index. Let me get
oh,
the
this
formula.
one.
No, no, not that. Uh, wait. Index of the image. Where is the image?
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Oh no, the index is from B though. Your image is from B, column B. B3
Oh, this one.
until F. Yeah, F9.
Okay.
Correct. Comma or yes. Okay. And then the row. Where is the row? That one, right? Okay. And then column, that one. Okay, close it. Okay. Oh, wait. The index, you're supposed to put the $sign for the table because the table does not change. The row change, no problem. Yeah. Okay, then copy. Okay, you got. So now you copy these two column L and M into sheet 8, sheet 7, sheet 6 until sheet 0. In the exact location. Yeah, see? That's it. Control V. All you need to do is just Control V. Okay, finished. So now you go, okay, this one. Now you select the L and M only. Okay, so you copy that and then go to new sheet, say sheet 1, copy, Control C. Okay, now go, no, wait. Paste spatial. Paste spatial, transpose, check the transpose down. And value, don't click OK first. Values, paste values. Okay, now click OK.
Wait, something's wrong. It should be like this actually.
Did you copy already or you didn't copy it?
I think I have.
No, you need to copy only the data from L3.
Oh.
From L3 until, yeah, there. And then paste spatial value. Yes, okay, very good. Okay, now go to the next. Yeah, this is X2 until X28. So the next time you copy the column L, no need to copy, only the column M you need to copy, right? Hey, what is the value of this? This is from sheet 9, so you type there 9 at the end. The Y label on the right. After X28, you put Y. No. Column, row 2 is actually you can delete.
Okay.
Yeah. You delete that row 2. The whole row. You don't need that. So you delete row. There in Excel have delete row.
Delete all of this.
Yes. Actually, if you use delete row, it will automatically delete. Anyway, okay, so you copy from 8, 7, 6, 5, and so on. The same.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't expect it from a different sheets. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, clear, eh?
Now I understood. Yes.
So,
So
yes, go.
question. So the use of this practice is for image recognition, right? So I mean, it doesn't have to be numbers like what is most common iris flowers.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, something like that, right?
You can use iris flower. You can use any data. Later on, I will give you assignment. In fact, I will give you a lot of assignment today. Huh? I already prepared assignment for you. Where's in Google Classroom? So your assignment is to do WEKA for all the data set that I give you today. Lot. Where is the data set? Oh, there. In classification, supervised data. There's a zip file there. I will open my screen. Okay, this is Google Classroom, right? Okay, you go down until the classification. And the first one is the supervised data. So there is a zip file here, okay, consists of many data. Each of them you convert into ARFF. After that, you run. Okay, you get 100% for each. Huh? Or the highest, as high as possible. And then you save the result, okay? And then submit it in the assignment, okay? So supervised data. So I create assignment here. Okay. Supervised learning. Okay. Use K-fold validation. Say I will put K with K equal 10. Okay, for all data set, for all data in the supervised data set. Okay, so you can use WEKA. You can use either WEKA or scikit-learn. Okay, or any method. So due date is next week, 8. Is that okay? A lot of assignment, but this is fun because with this, do this assignment, get 100%. Okay, for most of them. Some you cannot make it, but that's fine. Okay, say some of this you can make only 90%, that's fine. Okay, but not below 50%. Okay, the grade, your grade will be the same as the maximum percent correctly. No, 1 week is enough. Not longer deadline, because the next time you will have another assignment. Okay, this is just supervised learning. This is not even clustering yet. We still have a lot of things.
I have another question.
Go.
Does the dimension matter? Like your number of rows and columns? Like we use 7 times 4, right? What if we use larger ones?
Matter.
Does it affect the result?
It will affect. Okay. Yes. And not only that. In fact, when we set dimension, okay, it's actually when we set dimension in our AI, it's the same as the number of variables. Right? So earlier you have, first time you create 3 dimension, right? X1, X2, X3, correct? And then the second one, you create only 2 dimension. Actually, you reduce the dimension, right? And then it gets worse, right? And then the third one, you create 28 dimension. It gets better, correct? Okay, you get 100% of this. So the point is, you increase the dimension, yes, it will improve the result. Okay, so you have how many data set there? Maybe 10 only. Okay, so The fastest is to use WEKA, because you just click, 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 and then finish, right? So all you need to do is the ARFF, right? Create that file and then just run it. And then you tell me which method that create that 100%. Huh? Good? Is there any question?
Hopefully.
Oh, hopefully. But if you don't try, you don't know. If you don't know, then you will say, oh, I did not learn anything in this class. In fact, you learn. Right? If you try and then give you assignment and then you try, then you start to realize, oh, this is very powerful. Right? Imagine you have data only, okay? Sample data. Right? Practically, this is only sample. Right? And then suddenly you create a model that can recognize your sample, and then you can even make it into different sample, okay, of the same variables. Then you can also recognize. So you creating a real AI here. Okay. If you realize the meaning of this, then you start to understand, oh, this is really very powerful. Okay. Before, you need to create an algorithm, isn't it? Okay. Before this, you create an algorithm, you code it, and then based on this algorithm, then the computer will do for you, isn't it? Now, no, the model is already there, right? And this model is generic. Say decision tree, neural network, whatever the model is, right? All you need to do is just input the data, right? Different data. So one is using what is this? Transportation data, right? The other one is using Boolean data, right? The other one is image data. See, right? Suddenly, you can already solve different type of problems depending on the data that you inputted. This is amazing. Okay, so okay, keep your spirit high. Okay, you can do it. So see you next week. Oh, okay. So you have assignment. Next week we will discuss something else. What is the next week? Regression finish, dimension reduction finish, WEKA. Oh, next week we will discuss the detail, okay? We will discuss, what do you want? You want to discuss the detail of decision tree or neural network, or maybe discriminant first. Discriminant analysis first, huh? Or you can choose which one you want among these. Anyway, we will discuss all of them if possible. If not, maybe two sessions. Okay. Oh, I hope we have time until the end of this semester to finish everything. We have too much material. Anyway, you already have the tool, so all you need to do is to, if you really want to do the project, you can already do it using this WEKA or scikit-learn. Huh? Okay, thank you for today. Please be on time when you come next meeting. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mm.